Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and Merry Christmas! In Norway we celebrate Christmas on the 24th of December, Christmas Eve. We don't share the same traditions as in the United States, for example, where gifts are opened on the 25th. We open everything on the 24th, you know, the evening, Christmas Eve. This year, just like I did last year, I am having my Christmas collaboration video. I have asked everyone actually to send me a 2 minutes video where they tell about their fondest Christmas memory. I did a video like this last year and I had 15 or 16 YouTubers sending in their contribution to the big collaboration. But here is the thing. I had a deadline last year and I got one entry to the collab a bit too late. And that was from the Immortal John Hancock. I still have his video file and finally I'm gonna air it on my channel 1 year a bit late. It's been bothering me for a year and I am a person who wants to make things right by everyone. So first off we're gonna see the Immortal John Hancock.
The Immortal John Hancock here, and my fondest Christmas memories, especially connected to gaming, was probably back in the early 90s. And I lived in a trailer with my mom. We had very little money, and you know, my mom had divorced my dad, and it was tough times financially for us. My brother, he came and visited us. He was in Stockton, he was far away, and it was just bleak times. My mom felt really sad because she wanted to give us a really nice Christmas gift and didn't have a lot of funds. And so, but here's the funny thing is, it's the #1 Christmas gift that I remember. Of all the video games I have in my collection, of all the things, it's the one that's closest to my heart. My mom went to Toys R Us and she picked up on clearance a TurboGrafx 16 console, and it came bundled with a couple games, and one of the games was Legendary Axe 2. And to me, you know, my mom was crying. She really wanted to provide us with much more, and here I am as a kid, just super grateful of just, well, first of all, just having a roof over my head, but just so thankful of this console and game system. And I remember playing that so much with, and it also came with Keith Courage and Alpha Zones, and I think it might have came with another game, but I don't remember. But I remember Legendary Axe 2, and to me that's my fondest memory is playing that game and really just having a great Christmas with my mom. And my mom, I think, was kind of taken back by how much I enjoyed that, and really kind of that started kind of the spark of really collecting video games. Even though I had collected Nintendo before then and I had a Game Boy, but that really kind of fueled me wanting to pursue TurboGrafx and, you know, the 16-bit gaming and stuff. And it was such a great Christmas. To me, it's, you know, my happiest memories with my mom was during that time, because really, you know, when you don't have a lot of things around you, you focus more on fellowship, and I really had that year. So yeah, that's my fondest Christmas memory.
Next up now we have Rax the Great, Disc Cart, Janet from Game Onisus, hope I pronounced that right, Eric from Retro Video Game Pickups, Wormy's Playhouse, J Love 81, T Belly, which is a moderator on my channel, and Rock Solid Productions.
Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric wishing you a happy holidays. I'm glad that I'm actually here on this year's holiday special. I didn't miss the deadline this time. Anyways, my most fond Christmas gaming memory has to be when I got the Super Nintendo. I wasn't even expecting it. I didn't even ask for one. Did I want one? Sure. And yeah, my parents weren't the greatest at hiding our Christmas gifts when we were younger. In fact, we found it pretty early. We went to the garage, and for whatever reason, it was just laying there underneath a blanket. And me and my older brother and my little sister, we opened it and we secretly played it while both of our parents were at work. And we always made sure to put it back into the package and put it nice and safely sound right over there. So yeah, we spoiled Christmas, and we basically played it for months. I want to say we played it for like 3 months secretly. And yeah, so when Christmas came around, I already played Super Mario World, like, and beaten it. So I needed a new game. Since that was a pack-in game, I was like, oh yeah, so now I'm stuck with this one game that I already beat secretly. I had to pretend that I didn't open it and things like that. But that was such a fun and exciting Christmas finding that. And that was one of my greatest memories because it connected me, my brother, and my sister, and we basically kept a secret. I don't even think my parents know about that today, so hopefully they're not watching this video. But click subscribe anyway. My parents, you better subscribe to Ircha Gaming. And yeah, so that was my fondest memory. Thanks a lot, guys. Happy holidays, happy new year, and yeah, peace out.
Hey, what's up, Ircha? So my most fond gaming memory has to be when I got Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64. Now, I got this game the year that it came out, so it was 1998. I was about 10 years old, and the reason why this one is so special to me is because my grandmother actually gave me this game, and the year after that, she ended up passing away from cancer. So this game brings back a lot of great memories that I got to spend with her. She was a really cool person, really great gamer. She spent so much time playing Super Nintendo, it's not even funny. So anytime that I would go over to her house to maybe spend like Christmas or maybe my birthday or anything like that, we would always stay up really, really late playing things like Aladdin on the Super Nintendo, Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario World. So I would have to say that Zelda is my most fond gaming memory. And another funny story is that when I got this game, everybody was opening their presents. I opened mine first. I got Ocarina of Time, and one of my cousins ends up getting Diddy Kong Racing, which is another game that I'm absolutely in love with. So I was a little bit jealous that he got Diddy Kong Racing and I got Ocarina of Time. But after popping this game in and playing it, seeing the skeletons popping out of the ground, the vast open world at that time, it was huge. That was an incredible experience. So this game will always hold a special place in my heart, and that is my most fond gaming memory. So thanks for having me be a part of this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great Christmas.
Immediately when I was posed with the question as to what my favorite gaming memory was on Christmas, I knew the answer, and that's when I got my first home console. For many different reasons, my family wasn't into the whole home console idea. First of all, it was very expensive. Also, it was kind of looked down upon as something that would limit productivity and that kind of thing. But I had a Game Boy, I had Tiger Electronics handhelds, I just had never had a home console. And for me, it was kind of out of the question as to something that my parents would get for me. So when Christmas Day came around, I never expected to find anything underneath that tree. And I found this large box, and when I opened it up, I found a Nintendo 64. When I initially opened that box, I immediately started crying. I was so very happy and thankful to have this item. I never expected to have it, and that made it that much more amazing to get this Nintendo 64. It's a little hard for me to remember now, but I believe that first game was The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is one of the most amazing games that I have personally ever played. So on Christmas Day, I spent a lot of my time playing that Nintendo 64 and playing through Ocarina of Time and just really being amazed at this new world of gaming. I'd only had that Game Boy before, and moving on to these 3D style graphics was just incredible. And having this big open world of Ocarina of Time just gave me so many options. I was unlocking secrets and just really enthralled in everything that game was. And looking back at that awesome Christmas memory, it helps me understand why I hold these games and these systems in such high regard, and why I take the time to really display them on my shelves and find more ideas on how to do that. But that's definitely my favorite Christmas memory, that triforce of things, getting that amazing console, getting that awesome game, and just the surprise of getting something you never expected really turned out to be the best Christmas ever.
Hey guys, Janet here, aka Game Onesis. I'm super excited to be part of this collaboration video, and my fondest Christmas memory was when we got the PS3 back in 2009. Originally, when the PS3 model came out, the fat one, my brother had thought about buying it on launch day, but was like, do I want to spend the $600? No. Do I want to wait in the line? No. Later on, the slim model came out, and he's like, okay, I'm going to get the bundle on Black Friday, but he had reached out to me and had seen if I could put up $100 to kind of offset the costs. In exchange, he said he would leave the PS3 when he did move out of the house, which he did like about a year later, and that it could be officially mine. So for $100, I could basically get the PS3. So I was able to, scrounge together the money. I didn't work at the time. I was 15, but from birthday or maybe like summer work and stuff, whatever allowance, I had put up the $100, and the bundle we got came with Little Big Planet, and that game was a lot of fun. I have a lot of great memories playing this with my family, even in like the modern era. Now I live with my brother and his girlfriend, who they've been together for a long time, and all three of us played this game together, and we picked our little sack people, and it was super cute. So I had a really fun time playing this. The campaign, but also the multiplayer has been fun. I didn't even really check out a lot of the creation stuff in there, but I just had a good time with what the base game was. And then the same day, later on, after buying the PS3, my brother went back to the store and bought Madden 2010. I have a lot of good memories playing Madden as well, even though I'm not really a Madden fan. It's a game my brother really loved, and I kind of begrudgingly learned how to play enough so that we could be competitive. And there's been a lot of good matchups on this, and to this day we play sports sims together. So the PS3 was definitely the start of a lot of amazing memories, and even to this day I boot it up and I really just enjoy diving back into that console and its amazing library of games. So that's my fondest holiday memory, and happy holidays to you guys.
Hey, thank you so much for having me on the channel. I'm Eric from Retro Video Game Pickups, and my fondest Christmas pickup is this super awesome jungle green Nintendo 64. I have the controller and everything with it. Now, it's kind of a sad story, but it's also an awesome story. Now, the reason I got this was because I gave this actually to my grandpa for Christmas, and unfortunately he had some problems right there and he ended up passing away, and they ended up giving me this console, which meant a lot to me because realistically he was probably the reason I became a video gamer, because he played games, my dad played games, and then I played games, and here I am today. So my favorite is the Jungle Green Nintendo 64. Not only is this an awesome console, but it also is sentimental to me, and that is why this is my pick. Thank you so much for having me on the channel.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Hope you're all enjoying the holidays. Welcome to Wormy's Playhouse. Just want to quickly say thank you to Ircha Gaming for having me on this year. So what are some of the video games that you're playing during this holiday season? What were some video game memories that you had as a kid growing up? For me in particular, playing video games growing up as a kid with my father and my brother. My father passed away when I was only 10 years old, so all the great memories that I have of him were during the times that him and I would get together and play video games together. And one Christmas memory that I remember was waking up as a little kid Christmas morning. I had my karate outfit on, running down the stairs, getting all excited to open up all the gifts and presents. Don't know why I was wearing a karate outfit, but as a kid I really wanted to be a ninja. And one video game in particular was Spellcaster for Sega Master System, released in 1989. So I was only 5 years old when this game released, a wee little kid. And this game was very interesting. It was an adventure role-playing game where you would have to solve these mysteries and puzzles in order to proceed through the game. And in between each section there were side-scrolling platforming levels, but the game was so unique, especially for the Master System, because that console is very limited in power. So this game was able to take different elements from all different genres and combine them into one. This was something that wasn't done very often. It was definitely new to video gaming. And I remember staying up late at night with my father and my brother, just trying to beat this game, trying to solve each one of the mysteries, and a huge revelation hit us, especially when we got to the end of the game, because all of a sudden your character just sprouts these huge wings and you fly up into the sky, and the game turns into this top-down perspective shooter game, and you have to dodge all these different enemies and bullets, trying to get to the very end and beat the last boss. It was very mind-blowing to see, especially as a kid. It's a memory that I'll always hold dear to my heart because beating this game is a cherished memory that I have of my father, and it just brings back all those great times of us together, all those different Christmas days that we used to have. So that is my Christmas memory of my father playing Spellcaster for Sega Master System together. So enjoy the holidays and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below on what were some of your favorite Christmas memories that you had as a child. We'll see you again. Bye!
Hey everybody, it's your girl JLove81, and I'm here to talk about my fondest gaming Christmas memory. So guys, Christmas of 1991 was so near and dear to my heart. I was a big fan of the NES. I've only played the NES. I grew up with the NES, and I had a lot of games for it. And when I saw that in the Nintendo Power magazine, they were coming out with the Super Nintendo, I was so stoked. I was so excited. It looked amazing. And the first game I got to check out was Super Mario World. It looked mind-blowing. So I was extremely excited, and this is exactly what I wrote down on my Christmas list. I just wanted Mario World. I wanted the Super Nintendo. Needless to say, this is exactly what I got. You have no idea how much I stared at this box. I wanted to tear it open. But at the time, when I was a kid, we had to take pictures first. And then we were able to open up the presents. I got to stare at this box, just imagining what it was gonna be like. You have the pictures of what the Super Mario World game looks like, and wow, let me tell you, when I popped it in, it was, like I said, mind-blowing. 16-bit graphic Mario, that's crazy for back then. Plus, the other games that I got, this is my original Mario World game that came with the system. Then we have F-Zero. That's the same. I got 3 games with the Super Nintendo that year. It was F-Zero, Mario World, and SimCity. These are the 3 games that I got with my Super Nintendo. Christmas in 1991. I had so much fun. Those are the 3 games that mean the most to me out of any title. Yes, I love Donkey Kong Country. I love Turtles in Time. They're my top 10 favorite SNES games, but these 3 are near and dear to my heart, because they're the first 3 games I got for the Super Nintendo, and they came from my parents, and I really, really appreciate it. So that is my fondest Christmas memory. And I want to thank Ircha Gaming for allowing me to be a part of this. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later.
Hey YouTube, so first off, I want to say thank you to Ircha Gaming for giving us other content creators an opportunity to join her in this collaboration. Ircha Gaming, you're doing great things in 2018. It's an honor to see you grow, and I am one of your moderators, and I was very, very proud to have that title. So if you didn't know my name, it's me, your guy, T-Belly, here with this brand new collaboration with Ircha Gaming. Thank you, my friend. You've been awesome this year, and I'm going to tell you my Christmas memory that I love. And we got to take it back to 1996, when I was just a little boy. Not a little boy named Merc, but I was a little boy, and I had an opportunity to get a Christmas gift. You can get a boombox, you can get an N64. I wanted both, but I really loved my music. I was passionate for hip-hop music, and I said, hey mom, you get me whatever you can get me. We weren't the wealthiest family, so Christmas morning came and I received a boombox, 2 new CDs, and I was hyped. But then my mom says, look at that box right there. We had another box, and in that box was this beautiful piece of joy, the Nintendo 64. Possibly, and most likely, my favorite video game console of all time. And I was just so damn happy to get both gifts, and the N64 was such a key part of my life. I got my Christmas money together. I purchased Mortal Kombat Trilogy 2 days after Christmas. My birthday's in February. I received my birthday gift a month early, just so I can play Super Mario 64 and Wave Race 64. And this is a memory I will never forget. And I'm so grateful and thankful I was able to experience the Nintendo 64 in 1996, along with that boombox I wanted. And it gave me nothing but goodness. Games like Mario Kart 64, so on and so on. So thank you, Ircha Gaming, for having us viewers be a part of this video. And again, it's me, your guy, T-Belly. And I'm sending back to you guys. Cheers.
Hello everybody, hello Ircha Gaming, hello Irene, and Merry Christmas to everyone. I am Gary with Rockstar Productions, and 2 of my favorite gaming Christmas stories. One happened when I was a kid, and one happened just last year. I remember forever and a day I was bugging my parents that under this very Christmas tree, the tree that I grew up with, that I wanted to get a Nintendo Entertainment System. And I begged and I pleaded and I wanted one, and finally one day my dad gave in. We went to our local Kmart and we got a Nintendo Entertainment System in October. Now I was told you can't play with it until Christmas. I was always kind of a sneaky, butt-headed little kid. Some things never change. Well, what I figured out that I could do is I could take the box, this guy here, and I could leave it where it was hidden. And I could pull out the styrofoam that had the system, that had a controller, and had a game, and hide it in my lower desk drawer in my bedroom. My parents would never know until they did. My dad caught me playing one day and threatened, he's like, pack it up, it's going back to the store. And I was just in tears. I was in 4th or 5th grade. They took mercy on me, but I was grounded from my NES even after Christmas. So it was a great present that I got, learned kind of a hard lesson. Now the other gift that I got is this guy here. This is a Spice Orange Japanese Nintendo GameCube. And well, Ginger, my fiance, who is holding the camera here now, she conspired with our local retailer, Adrian at Live Action Games. I came home one day and I said, hey, they've got this really cool GameCube. I kind of want it, but I don't want to spend the money. A couple days went by, I'm like, the hell with it, I'm gonna go back and buy it. Went to the store, it was gone. It was gone because she and Adrian conspired together to basically lie to me. They both lied to me and told me, nope, someone came in and bought the Spice Orange GameCube. But I was decimated until Christmas Day of last year when I opened this up and saw just how wonderful it was right in the box. Two of my favorite Christmas memories from Adrian, Ginger, and my folks, and they both involve Nintendo and retro gaming. From Gary at Rocksaw Productions, Ginger, and our entire family, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you.
Thank you everyone for joining my collaboration this year. Happy holidays, and when we get to it, Happy New Year's. We are entering 2019 now, very soon. I really hope you have a wonderful time this holidays. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. And take care of everyone that you care about. And if you know someone who is alone this holiday, give them a call. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye. In a one-horse open sleigh,